Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and a special episode of Did You Know, as we take a look at 10 of the best Did You Knows from the series with 10 things you might not know in WWE 2K18. Did you know that Bray Wyatt has a unique mid-match run-in animation? Previously in the series we featured some of the unique promo entrances in Universe mode, including the Eater of Worlds Bray Wyatt. However, something else you may not know is that not only does Bray have a unique promo entrance, but he also has a unique mid-match interruption which sees him appear in the middle of the ring. Did you know it's possible to get into the crowd during Hell in a Cell matches? This one comes from Apollo WWE, who reveals the first of this year's crowd glitches which allow players to get in areas of the crowd that previously weren't accessible, where they can then proceed to wrestle all the way around the arena. To do this, you'll want to load up a Hell in a Cell match that contains at least one superstar with the Escape Artist ability, and then gain a starred finisher and use that Escape OMG to exit the cell. Once you've done this, have both players climb the cell, then have one drop down on the opposite side with the ramp and run all the way up the stage into the far left hand corner. From here, you'll want to position the other superstar on top of the cell as shown here, then perform a diving attack which should see you jump off the cell and into the crowd. Once you've done this, all you need to do to get the other superstar into the crowd is walk to the area behind the announce table and then have the second superstar stand on the edge of the cell and perform a diving attack which should see them jump from the cell all the way over the announce table and into the crowd. At this point, with both players in the crowd, you're free to go or do whatever you want, whether that be brawling it out or exploring the arena. Did you know it's possible to use the Rusev and Lana entrance for other superstars? In WWE 2K18, whenever Lana is selected as Rusev's manager, players will see this special introduction as Lana introduces her husband, the super athlete Rusev.
And now, America, I ask you to stand up and put your hand on your heart and welcome the one and only true American hero. He is my husband, which means he is the only man that can have me. Welcome, the Bulgarian brute, Rusev!
Rusev Udria! Rusev Machka!
Aside from this special introduction, something you might not be aware of is that this special entrance, which is exclusive to Rusev and Lana, can actually be assigned to other superstars by creating a custom team featuring Rusev. To do this, simply create a new team from the My WWE option on the main menu and select Rusev as the first member. Next, select your second member, of which I'm going to go with Aiden English, then press accept and save the changes. Once you've done this, load up the team and create an entrance, and you should find that there is now an option to select the Rusev and Lana entrance motion, which usually isn't included in this list, giving you the option to use this entrance with your custom team, albeit with Lana's voice still included.
And now, America, I ask you to stand up and put your hand on your heart and welcome the one and only true American hero. He is my husband, which means he is the only man that can have me. Welcome, the Bulgarian brute, Rusev!
Rusev Udria! Rusev Machka!
Additionally, should you wish to use this entrance for two completely different superstars, then this can be achieved by first assigning the entrance and then editing the team and replacing both members. Did you know it's possible to play a last man standing match with managers enabled? Generally, whenever you select to play a last man standing match, then you'll notice that there is no option to select a manager, as the game disables the ability to select them in no DQ matches. However, William Brown 182 reveals a workaround that allows players to play this match type with managers enabled. To do this, you'll need to head into custom matches from the create menu, then choose to customize a one-on-one normal match. Once you've done this, you'll be taken to the win conditions screen where you'll want to disable pin and submission and then turn on last man standing. Once you've done this, hit accept and then change the match rules so DQ is off, rope break is off and ring out is set to no count, and then hit accept. On the final screen, you can set any of these options to suit your needs, then once you're done, choose accept and give your match a name before saving. Now that you've created your last man standing match, all you need to do is choose one-on-one from the main menu, then choose custom matches and select the match type that you just made. Once you do this, you'll be taken to the selection screen where once you've selected your superstar, you'll now see the option to add up to 3 managers, which previously wasn't available in this match type. Did you know it's possible to leave the ring during a battle royal? By default, whenever you play a 6 or 8 man battle royal with pinfalls enabled, there is no way to leave the ring as ring out is turned off by default and there is no way to enable it. Now though, Anime Vlogger reveals that there is a way around this, as should you use Shinsuke Nakamura's apron hung jump and knee drop from the rope position, then this will allow you to leave the ring, which if pinfalls are enabled allows players the ability to grab a weapon and then bring it back into the ring to use. Did you know you can remove the referee from the highlight reel during previews? When it comes to the highlight reel, one of the coolest new features is the inclusion of the alpha mask option, which allows players to remove the referee, the ringside people and even the background before then going on to save their highlight, as this can prove really handy should you find the referee keep getting in shot when trying to set the camera angle that you want to use. Now while this is a cool option, actually pressing accept goes on to encode your clip, which can be pretty bad quality if you just want to record a video to share online or to take a screenshot. However, something you might not be aware of is that after choosing to remove the referee or any of the other options, you can instead press the back button to go back to the encode and trim menus whilst the alpha mask is still active, allowing you to then preview the clip in full quality or change the camera angle to get a better shot now that the referee has been removed from the equation. Did you know it's possible to reverse the Pod People OMG moment? When it comes to Elimination Chamber matches, one of the coolest OMGs to perform is that of the Pod People OMG moment, which sees the superstar spear another through the plexiglass pod. Something you might not know, however, is that due to the inclusion of the new style Elimination Chamber, this year 2K have reanimated the move, as this is how it used to look in WWE 2K18, whereas this is the new version included in 2K18.
It disintegrates! That is a wake-up call.
As part of the move being reanimated, Dude Likes Wrestling reveals that 2K have also included a new mid-move major reversal, which if successfully performed will see your superstar dodge the spear, sending your opponent crashing through the pod.
He just destroyed the pod.
Additionally, due to 2K including 2 different chamber types this year with the new and old versions of the chamber, then should you perform the move in the old chamber, then you'll see a slightly different animation which features a strike to get your opponent into the right position. Did you know it's possible to delete your opponent? This one comes from DYK the Elite, who reveals a neat little trick that allows you to delete your opponent, leaving you free to explore the arena on your own, which can be useful for creators who want to record footage of their superstar alone for the likes of promos or universe mode. To do this, you want to set up a regular one-on-one match and have your superstar enter first. Next, as your opponent begins their entrance, press X on PlayStation or A on Xbox to break out of the entrance, then grab a chair from under the ring and run up to the stage to attack them with it. Once you do this, continue to hit your opponent with the chair even after you see the match called off, as you want to keep hitting them until you eventually drop the chair and your superstar begins to taunt. Once the taunt animation begins, press the pause button and then select restart match, which if you follow this guide correctly should see the match restart with just your superstar at ringside, allowing you to explore the arena alone. Additionally, should you wish to record highlight reel clips of your superstar in the arena alone to use for Titantrons, then these also work, as loading the clip in the highlight reel will only load the one superstar. Did you know it's possible to put a singles championship on the line in a tag team match? This one comes from Faded RVR, who reveals a universe mode glitch that allows players to put a singles championship on the line in a tag team match, effectively creating a new match type where the first person to get the pinfall becomes the champion. To pull this off, what you want to do is head into universe mode and then choose to edit your show's match card, then choose to customize any match and set it to a 1v1 match with any opponents. Before you press accept, press R3 to make it a championship match and then press accept and choose the singles championship that you want to put on the line in a tag team match. Once you've done this, save the changes and then go back to the main universe mode menu and then go back to your show and choose to edit the same match card again. This time, find the one-on-one match that you created and choose to customize the match, this time setting it to be a 2-on-2 tag team match. What you want to do now is select the first team to compete in the match, which it has to be a proper team that is in universe mode, and then select their opponents, which can actually be anyone on the roster regardless of if they're a team or not. Once you do this, again press R3 to make it a championship match, and then press accept and choose any tag team championship to put on the line. Once you do this and you hit accept, you should see the following error message appear, which upon pressing accept, you'll see that the tag team championships that you've selected have now been replaced with the original singles title from the one-on-one match, meaning you can now play this tag team match with the singles title on the line. This glitch works with any singles title for any weight class and even the women's titles, meaning if you want to, then you can even set up a tag team match to crown a male superstar as the new women's champion, a female superstar as the new universal champion, or even a super heavyweight as the new cruiserweight champion. Did you know there's a way to use entrance-only clothing on in-ring models? When it comes to creating superstars, you'll notice that there are a lot of items such as capes, rubber rings, and other accessories that can't be selected for in-ring attires, with these items only available during entrances. This move is to stop items such as capes from glitching around when wrestling, which despite it making sense can be a tad annoying when creating superstars who wear those items, such as the Hurricane. Now though, Agent 47 reveals a workaround that enables players to wear entrance-only attire parts on their in-ring attire. To do this, what you want to do is make or download a creation and then apply any entrance-only parts that you want to use on the in-ring attire on their regular entrance attire. Once you've done this, make sure that the second attire slots are empty and choose to set the attire type of the second attire to manager. Next, what you want to do is copy over the entrance attire from the first slot onto the second one that you've just made a manager and press accept. Now that you've copied it over, go back in and change the attire type back to superstar, at which point you'll be greeted with this message, so press accept and then on the next screen press the cancel button, which is circle on PlayStation or B on Xbox, and then press yes to not save the changes. Once you do this, you should find that even though you cancelled the changes, the game has still set the attire type back to superstar, and it's also kept the entrance only items, meaning you can now use this attire in game without having to remove them. So there you go, that was 10 of the best Did You Knows in WWE 2K18. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I would love it if you could drop the like to show your support, as well as leaving a comment below to let me know what you made of today's features, and if there's any other secrets, hints, or Easter eggs that you think I should cover in an upcoming episode. As always, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more Did You Know episodes, and click the little bell icon to turn on notifications so that you can be notified the second a new video drops. Until next time though, all that's left to be said is I hope you've enjoyed this video, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.